Good morning, class 10. And dear students, today we are going to start the lesson second. Title is Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom. Dear students, as you are seeing, Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. This is a heading of this story, the very second lesson. And the students, we have need to know about which kinds of story it is. This is all about autobiography. And first we have need to understand what does the word autobiography means. A life story written by himself or herself. That means when a person writes about himself or herself, especially in what format he writes or she writes. Actually, he or she writes about his or her life sketching. This is all about the autobiography. And dear students, you have need to understand about the title. Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom. Long Walk to Freedom. What does that mean? Long Walk to Freedom. Here, freedom. Freedom here, the Nelson Mandela doesn't want the freedom from any other country. That means first we have to understand the Mandela, he belongs to the South Africa, and his country is not under the rule of any particular nation. If it is, then which types of freedom he is talking about? Which types of freedom he needs? Then you will crush over the nature that it is all about Africa is not free in itself. The people of Africa, they are not free in themselves. They are making differentiation, discrimination with each other. What is happening here? When we proceed the story, when we delve inside the story, we will understand everything. We will know the story's item. But actually here you have need to understand the freedom. Which types of freedom? That means the African people, they are not free in themselves. They are discriminating the people. Which type of discrimination they are making? On that time, Africa and African people were divided into two halves. Black skinned people, white skinned people. And white skinned people, they were completely dominating the black skinned people. And that means the black skinned people, they were completely deprived from all types of the facilities or all sorts of the mission. They were not taking any benefit. But when Nelson Mandela grew up, when he came to know, he was from the black skinned people. When he came to know, he thought, I am belonging to the same nation the white people belong to. In such case, in the same nation we are getting differentiation, and we are the son of the black skinned people and white skinned people are the son of the same mother. In spite of we are living in the same nation, in spite of this we are getting differentiation, discrimination. Why it is happening? In such regard, he was not in the condition of tolerating such problems, such suffering. So he tried to make everything also normal, and his thought was to see everyone living in Africa in equalized. Therefore, he is right now very hungry for getting such sorts of freedom. He wanted to mix all two categories people into one, and he was thinking our country is one, and therefore all people living in Africa should be equal heart, should be one heart. They all will think together, and they all will aim for oneness. Okay, dear students, we are delving inside, and after that we will understand everything. Okay, we are starting. Apartheid is a political system that separate people according to their race. you will understand here apartheid means. You will see in your book, then you will understand. This means this is all about a political discrimination in which government makes differentiate with the people in the country. Especially this rule is applying over the Africa and government. This is all about the government of Africa. Actually, such government, what it was doing, making differentiation with white skin and black skin. So that is all about such kinds of differentiation. This is all about political discrimination and applied by the government. It has been telling apartheid is a political system that separates people according to their race. That means actually black people, white people. Here they are getting separation, discrimination. While here white people are getting all facilities. They are having their supremacy, but black people, they are deprived from all sorts of benefit. Can you say which of the three countries named below had such a political system until very recently? I am providing you three states, three countries name, and you have need to point out which is the country where recently such apartheid system prevailed. USA, South Africa, Australia. Then you can tell without facing any hesitation. You can wave your hands towards South Africa because we recently knew about this. And yes, this South Africa will be right answer. And recently, it was the year 1994. Before this time, Africa was not such ambience. Africa had no such ambience, but it has now. Have you heard of Nelson Mandela? Mandela and his friend, his African National Congress, spent the lifetime fighting against apartheid. First, you have to know about Nelson Mandela. The way we are respecting the status we are providing to our Mahatma Gandhi, same status the African people provide to Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was the first black president of Africa, and he is regarded their father of nation, father of Africa. What is happening is telling Nelson Mandela and his party, African National Congress, struggle a lot for giving such ambience, for bringing such ambience, freedom for all, and to root out the apartheid. African Mandela and his party, African National Congress, struggle a lot, and the party and the Mandela, just take the example Mandela, wanted to bring equality, oneness in Africa, and it was not possible task. So he struggled a lot. Actually, if you want to bring some changing, and in such case what happens, it is not very simple task. This is always hard nut to crack for any person to bring such changing. And Mandela, after a long struggling, finally he got success in his mission. He faced various sorts of problems as his party did, but finally truth on what it wanted. Okay, dear students, proceeding ahead. Next is that Mandela had to spend 30 years in prison. Finally, democratic elections were held in South Africa in 1994, and Mandela became the first black president of the new nation. What happened? Why new nation? Before the 1994, the Africa, you can consider two nations. It was not a single nation. It was divided into two categories of people, black and white. But what happened? Nelson Mandela struggled a lot. He worked day and night. Finally, he got success, and he finally consoled the people, and his all effort brought victory. And finally, now when in 1994 he fought for the president of America, then all the African people supported him, and he got victory. Now we are proceeding ahead. In this extract from the autobiography Long Walk to Freedom, Mandela speak about a historical occasion. In the inauguration, can you guess what the occasion might be? Check your guess. Writes this new term item 10th May 1994. Students, you are need to understand it here what is all about. This is this autobiography is extract. This is the what you are going to read. This is the extract. This is not the total. This is the bit, a small part of his total autobiography. And after this, when we delve inside, then we will understand how he struggled. What did he do? Now, which type of inauguration is going to take place? Inauguration is all about here his oath-taking ceremony, because he made his victory towards South African president, and now what is happening? He will take the oath. After that, he will proceed with action. Therefore, he is telling the about the inauguration. Now we are going ahead. Now we are going to start the lesson, and this was all about the before the reading. Now we are delving inside the lesson. 10th May, dawn, bright and clear. Dawn, D-A-W-N. Dawn is all about morning time, before sunset. Sorry, before sunrise. The time of morning considered dawn. Here, this kinds of morning it was. How day is starting itself, it was bright, everything was clear. For the past few days, I had been pleasantly besieged by dignity and the world leader who were coming to pay their respect from before the inauguration. First, dear students, you have need to understand a word beside. This word means surrounded by, enclosed, or encircled. What happens actually if you will be surrounded by anything? That means you are beside of anything of that thing. Just example, I am surrounded by this wall. Then you can consider I am beside by such walls. Proceeding ahead. That means what makes you surrounding, that is all about the beside. Actually, he was completely beside by the various people, great dignities, because he was just about to take his oath. And from what has been from past few days, after the announcement of the result, it was declared that he is the new president. Therefore, what is happening? Actually, he was the great person and great leader, a big leader of his nation, who was actually walking all around of the Mandela, and actually he invited various leaders from the world, worldwide. Now the world leader have also arrived, and actually now they are giving their company to Mandela. They are with the Mandela. In such case, you can consider all the leaders are Mandela is surrounded by all the leaders. Now, the inauguration would be the largest gathering ever of the international leader of South African soil, and the Mandela is telling now it is happening first time in Africa. Never it happened before in the president oath taking ceremony. Never such gathering, such crowd had even arrived, but this is going to happen first in Africa, where the world leader from the different nation have arrived, and they are giving their company, their audience. In such case, it was happening the first in Africa, and the Mandela and all the buddy, they are very happy. The ceremony took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheater formed by the Union Building in Pretoria. You know, Pretoria is the administrative capital of South Africa, and here Union Building, the way Rashtrapati Bhavan works in India, same situation is happening with the Union Building. Here, this is the presidential building where the president manipulates its work. So, what is happening here? Just beside of the presidential building, the Union Building, there is a amphitheater. Here, word amphitheater means you can also consider arena, a open air place. That means if the place or venue is open air, the place, your venue or anything you are going to compile, that is roofless. There will be seats. People can visit, they can take their seat, but there will be no any roof. That is all about the amphitheater. Arena you can also consider, as your book is telling, a building without a roof. Next, for decades this had been the seat of the white supremacy, and now it was the site of the rainbow gathering of the different colors and nations for the installation of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government, which is happening now. It has been telling before this time. This seat, presidential seat, was reserved for whom? For the white people. Only white could make their, or only white could form their government. But now it is not happening in Africa. All the African people, they did, as Mandela is telling, they all are becoming equal. They are understanding if we will be equal, then we can develop our nation. We will do everything very beautifully. So they are understanding beautifully. Now what is happening? The theme is telling before this time it was this seat was reserved for the white, but it is not happening now. Now all kinds of people of Africa, if he or she deserves, then one can come and can hold the seat. So what is happening here? In such occasion, various kinds of people have come from the different places. Therefore, the Mandela is telling this is all about the rainbow. Now, various types of this place providing various colors, various fragrance, because various colors of people have come, and all racial people have come. This is not all over actually this government is not all over the racial government. This government is for all. Now, on that lovely autumn day, I was accompanied by my daughter Jenani. On the podium, Mr. De Klerk was first sworn as second deputy president. Then Thombo Beki was sworn in the first deputy president. What is happening? He was at that place, that means on the stage, with his daughter named Jenani. What was happening actually there? Before his oath, two people have taken their oath. They were Mr. De Klerk as the second deputy president, and second is all about Thombo Beki, who was the second vice president of there. Then when it was my turn, I pledged to obey and uphold the constitution and devote myself to well-being at the republic and its people. What was happening? Now it is telling when his term has arrived. Then first he is addressing the people, and here not addressing, he is taking the oath. He is telling, I shall maintain this great constitution. I am going to take all kinds of responsibility of this constitution to create it better and better. And he is telling, I will prove myself a better patriotic, and I shall always work for the welfare of this great constitution and its people, that means the African people. Now, to the assembled guest and the watching world, I said, now he is telling to all the people assembled, the gathered people and watching world. First you have need to understand the watching world means. That is his oath taking ceremony is being broadcast on the TV as well. Therefore, he is considering all the people, gathering people, they are completely watching, and the watching world, what the people all over the world, they are watching the ceremony, live ceremony. He is telling all such people. Now, the students, this was all about the first part, and we will capture our second part shortly. Thank you very much.